Hello YouTube, Tested Board Reviews here, and today we're taking a look at the movie exclusive mech, Deluxe Cube Condor, also known as Geo Cube number 0. And yeah, so this is the movie exclusive mech for this summer from Doubutsu Sentai Zyuohger, DokiDoki Circus Panic, or the heart-pounding Circus Panic. That's what it's translated to. So it does come with two things: the cube itself and the Condor pen, as I like to call it. So we'll get into that later. So let's take a look at the cube first. As you can see, it's molded in nice royal purple with some gold and mostly black. And as you can tell right off the bat, this mold looks pretty familiar. And yes, this is a remold of Cube Gorilla. At first I thought this was going to be a remold of Cube Eagle, but nope, it's Gorilla. So you can see some obvious differences. So yeah, so pretty much the gorilla. What was the gorilla head? Now it's replaced with a big Nazca-esque condor line design. Yeah, it's kind of like a Nazca look, which is nice. It's got some nice gold paint as well, so that's pretty cool. Now, it would have been nice if they put like enough time for the like whenever this was the gorilla feet, right? And it would have been nice to put like talons on there, like that would like resemble condor feet. That would have been great. I mean, it would look a lot more different than this. But oh well, this is the final product, so oh well. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the cube itself. Now let's take a look at the Condor pen. So you can see this is a heavy retool of the Big King sword. You see, basically, it's shorter than this. And you can see there's an obvious difference. See, that's the sword pen, I like to call it. See, it's never molded into a condor head with a visor. See, it does have a visor and does have molded in irises there. It's got the gold beak. And, yeah. And let's take a look at the end of the pen. You can see that's Geo King's head. And you can see on one side, there are these tail feathers. You see these gold bits do resemble tail feathers, but if you look at the behind it, you can see that is Condor Wild's head. And of course, let me start off with Condor Wild's head. Do that for comparison. Okay. And you can see it's just the color scheme is different. And of course, with Condor Wild's head, you can close the panels in to close the visor, but on this one, no, it's just all in one piece. So yeah, move up to the side. So that's pretty much the difference between these two things. Now let's combine these two into Cube Condor. So it's pretty similar to Cube Gorilla, but not quite. So basically, you split this open, pull them out to the side. Move these little wing bits out, and then take the Condor pen and slide it forward. Let's make sure the tail feathers are facing up with this. And then you have Cube Condor in animal mode. And yeah, this is pretty cool. I do love the design of this thing. It's pretty cool. It's pretty actually good that they didn't use the Cube Eagle mold. But no, they just used the Gorilla mold. And that's pretty good, because, you know, yeah, because I believe condors have long necks, which makes sense. And, of course, you know, condors have short tail feathers, so, yeah. So, yeah, and, of course, we can show what it looks like with Cube Gorilla. So, there you go. So, you kind of get the idea. Like, what it would look like with Cube Gorilla and with the Big King sword. So yeah, you pretty much get the idea there. So maybe just pull Gorilla back into its cube mode. All right. Okay, so that's not much to it. There's not much going with Cube Condor, and as you can look from the bottom, you can see the Condor Wild's head. So yeah. All right, let's get on with Condor Wild. As you can see, Condor Wild is composed of elephant, tiger, and condor, obviously. So put this on top, But this one's also 4, 5, 0. And put the pin inside. That. And then you have Condor Wild. And then you can see there's nothing special about it aside from, you know, being a move exclusive form. I mean, I do love the purple and the gold. I mean, I love that. I love it. I mean, of course, there's some bits of silver here just for the feet. That were gorilla feet, so. And this comparison here is with the top of Doubutsu Wild. So you pretty much get the idea. So yeah, that's that. Now weapons-wise for Condor Wild, I haven't seen the movie because I want to keep this review spoiler-free. You know, because we haven't seen a raw file or a subversion of Doubutsu Sentai Zyuohger DokiDoki Circus Panic. So I'm guessing that he's going to use these rocket punches, just like with Doubutsu Wild. Because yeah, he does make it still retains the rocket punch feature. So there you go. And it do shoot quite far, just like with Cube Gorilla. So yes, I'm assuming Condor Wild's only attack is going to be the rocket punch. But again, I haven't seen the movie, and I'm trying to keep the spoiler free. So, because you know, you've seen what the combination looked like, but I don't want to spoil it too much. So yeah. All right. So enough of that. Let's show off some other combinations. Let's do some toy exclusives. So let's do with lion and shark. So that, and this. Now, I may think it's going to be called Condor King. No, I'm going to call it Condor Wild 023. Well, you may think why? Because remember, this is not a remold of Cube Eagle. This is a remold of Cube Gorilla. And Cube Gorilla is what makes up the main part of Doubutsu Wild. So, if this was a remold of Cube Eagle, then this would have been called Condor King. So, that would make more sense. Because so this is basically called Condor Wild 023. So yeah, you pretty much get the idea. And let's show off with how about Crocodile Wolf? Let me bring this guy in here. Okay, Wolf, Crocodile, and there you go. So you have Condor Wild 078. I like this form better than Condor Wild's basic figure because it contains all the special colors. Like we got gold, we got silver, we got some purple, like royal purple to be specific. I just love this. I love this form, Condor Wild 078, because again, it's got this nice special colors. Like we got the gold, we got again gold, silver, royal purple. I just like this form better. So, I mean, it's your opinion. You don't like it, that's fine. Okay, so let's show up with some other combinations like Wild Duo King or Wild Tosai King. So let's show them off. Okay, so I pretty much almost set up Wild Duo King. Now, what you can do with Cube Condor is you can actually put the Condor pen into Tiger like that, like you would with the Big King sword. You can see right there. And of course, you can still attach what was the Gatling gun. For Cube Gorilla, that came with Cube Gorilla. You can still attach to the front, but the problem is it's actually gonna bend a little bit. So yeah, that's that. Now the main thing I'm going to talk about is the arm. Now with normal Wild Duo King, you attach it like this, right, and it snaps into place. That's because there's an octagonal joint in there, which you could kind of see it. Like there's like an octagon-shaped joint right there. However, but on Cube Condor, it's not present. So basically, you don't hear a snap. So basically, it's going to sag there. So you can't make Wild Condor King, as I like to call it. So basically, he's going to have a huge aren't a problem. So you can't recreate, and it's not going to fall off because how big the joint is, how big the ratchet joint is. So it's not going to fall off unless you shake it really hard. So yeah, that's that. Now speaking of Wild Tosai King, so Cube Condor can actually kind of be compatible with Wild Tosai King. So basically what I like to do is to remove Cube Eagle and then wedge this guy in like that. And basically replace the Big King sword with this. Just make sure the face is not facing out. Make sure it's facing inwards. See, it does snap into place as well. So yeah, what I like to call it the Wild Condor Tosai King. So yeah, it's not much different. I mean, to me, I just love the gold and purple on the front. I just love that. So yeah, nothing much. So overall, I can recommend this or I can pass it because now let's talk about the recommended side. The functionality is pretty great because you could do all sorts of combinations with this aside from cute Condor Wild. I mean, you can show up the previous combinations like I showed earlier in this review. Man, the color scheme is nice. I mean, I like the royal purple. I love the metallic red for the visor. I love the gold, and that little bit of green on the forehead. So yeah, that's pretty much all I can say for that. Now on the passable side, it's a remold of Cube Gorilla. But again, I love the design. I love how they used the Cube Gorilla mold. I love it. Now the one thing that's passable about it is because the movie exclusive mechs aren't really that special. They basically they just use as repaints or remolds of previous mechs. Now I'm not saying this figure is bad. Okay, it's good. This is good. It's just if you're not a fan of remolds of previous mech molds, then pass this. So yeah. But in the end, I do recommend this. I mean, I love this. So, or you can pass it. Doesn't matter. You can pass it. Whatever. So that pretty much concludes my review of Cube Condor from Doubutsu Sentai Zyuohger DokiDoki Circus Panic, the movie, the summer movie. So this is just your reviews. Signing out.